All right, today is a super exciting day for me anyways. I hope you feel the same. It's already exciting because you're here, of course. I'm finally going to get to this hair care routine I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. It just took me a little bit to kind of build up the products to talk about what I'm going to be using and also just researching, getting different information on what I want to use, yada yada. And then, shipping. I'm going to do kind of like a compare on some of these today. So this is going to be a fun one. There's this stuff happening and I learned a lot and I'm really excited to implement this in my life every week and just see how much difference it's really going to make. Because as you guys know, as most of you know, if this is your first time here, I hope that you subscribe, hang out with the rest of us. Just trying to get through the week together, the best we all can. So obviously it's wash day for me. Had a lot of fun with those curlers. I've been enjoying it, but yeah, it's definitely time for wash day. The point is I'm trying to grow out my hair while keeping its integrity. And I know sometimes it's really hard to grow out hair when you bleach and cause damage because there's breakage and this and that. And in the past, I've never tried really hard. I've honestly never used hair oils until now. So these are just things I'm excited to try. I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys. Kind of see how much of a difference it can really make. Basically, it is hair care day. It is something I'm going to be doing every week. And as I was searching for videos on hair growth, this was actually quite a while ago. Like I said, this was actually before I got my haircut. I came across this YouTube channel called The Blowout Professor. I really, really like it. I think you guys should maybe check it out if you want. I just happened upon it by chance and he is just so informational. I watched his video on hair growth and he really just broke it down so simple. Actually, there was 2 videos I watched. I just kind of compiled it because it's kind of the same information. Just for healthy hair, you really want to have this trinity or the 3 main things you want to have. Professional, he said, preferred. Shampoo and conditioner that's specific for your hair type. That's what works for you. I guess that can be said the same about all these products because everyone's hair is different. But, there are the general main recommendations that I came across and that he uses. But yeah, he does point that out that you want to make sure that it's good for your hair type. So you just want to make sure you have a good one of those and you're going to want to use that. And then after you're done with that, he basically said that conditioner needs something to help that stay in and keep your hair moisturized or else it's just going to dry out. After that, what you want to do is get a good leave-in conditioner spray and that's going to help add more moisture from your roots to your mids to your ends. You're going to get that all over. That's really going to help seal in that conditioner. And then the hair oil. That's going to be for your ends because they're the most susceptible to breakage or the most dry. He had all these reasons you really should go check out his channel. He goes so into depth about different stages of hair growth. It's crazy. So I just got the basic concept. You know what I mean? Now, as far as his hair growth video and this routine, it's a specific routine to really start to stimulate that hair growth. You're going to add to this, you're going to use a really good deep conditioning mask every week and you're going to want to wash your hair just once a week. And he said as far as the hair oil, that's something you're going to want to use every single day on your ends. So that's how you're going to take care of your roots to your mids to your ends. Good shampoo and conditioner and then that leave-in conditioner is going to cover everything and the oil is going to bring up the ends. He also pointed out if you're starting this whole thing fresh, you're not going to want to do any heat styling for the first 2 weeks. And then after that, you're going to want to keep it to every 3 days and make sure you use a heat protectant. I don't do a lot of heat styling. We just did do some mesh hair rollers live recently. It was really fun. I did use some light heat. So I do have some other heatless kind of styles I'm going to be moving on to from there. So this works out perfectly. And I'm getting to the point where it's time to bleach my roots again. So I really want to just make sure I'm doing everything I can. The one thing he said about the mask that's important is it's going to put moisture inside of the hair as well. So that's why you're really going to want to use that once a week. And that hair oil every day is just going to help keep that constant barrier on your ends so they're not breaking. I think my dog is wrestling with her pillow. It's like the WWE out there. All that being said, I really just wanted to get that all out of the way so that we could get to the good part. Actually doing this. And trying out these products. I'm just going to tell you guys what products I'm using and how much they cost. That way I can just go ahead and wash my hair, put all this stuff in, and you guys will be able to see the results. Shampoo and conditioner today, I'm just going old school. I've already kind of reviewed these. I'll link the videos below so you guys can always check out, some of the ones I talk about. If I mention it, I will put the video below. So this is the AWAPUI Paul Mitchell kind of compare shampoo from Sally's, and this is the Better Natured Color Care Deep Conditioning Balm. I'm just using these as my shampoo and conditioner because there is a shampoo and conditioner that I want to try. I just haven't ordered it yet, and these have been working well. And so since I know they work, I'm just going to use those. I am not using a deep conditioning mask today. When I do this routine every week, I'm actually going to be using a new mask. I have, quite a few. So it'll be a way to like really kind of review different masks, as well as, to a point, I'm sure there'll be times I reuse one if I like it, right? Because if I like it, I'll probably use it again. You get the point. So I'm not doing a mask today, and that is but I will be doing one this week. It's just the mask that I want to use. It kind of needs its own storyline. It's a good one. I wasn't able to get it for a while, and I found it and I got it. So I really want to give that its own limelight on a different day. Plus, a big part of this is 2 of the leave-in conditioners that I have here. I already know that I like one. I just don't know how it compares to like this other one from Redken I got. So this is like the Pureologist Redken. I'll go over that in just a second. I basically want to make sure I'm going to do half of this. I'm going to use one half of this on this head and one half of this on this head, because I really want to compare and see which one I like better, because all this stuff is like mid-range price. It took me a minute. Some of them I had to get smaller packaging. So it's something where if you like it, I'd say it's worth it, or else I wouldn't be bringing them to you right now. But this one, I haven't tried it. That's kind of what's going on with those. Same with the oils. I have 3 different oils. These specifically are why I'm not going to do a mask today, because then I don't think I'd be able to get like a clear kind of idea of these, of what works best. Plus, like I said, I really want to give the mask its own limelight because I'm really excited about it. All right, so that's why I'm going to use the shampoo and conditioner. I'm skipping the mask, but from now on, I will be using a mask in my weekly refresh video, I'm also going to try and incorporate some dry styles in there as well, but this is more about these products because there's just so many. That way, from now on, when I do my hair masks, you're going to already kind of know what oil I'm going to be using and what leave-in conditioner until we bleach my roots again, so we can really get that difference over the time in between bleaching. You know what I mean? I'm going to get all that out of the way about what I'm using and why, and what I liked and what I didn't, how much they cost. And then the only new thing, I guess, will be masks for a while until I get sick of it and try another oil. I'm hoping. I really want to reuse the same one for at least a month, which this is every week. This is a routine, but the oil you use every day, because then it's really going to show me how it's been working. The leave-ins that we are comparing today, this is what he specifically recommended, or he pulls this up a lot on his site, that Blowout Professor, where I'm getting this whole concept from. He just really, really swears by this Pureology. Like, he has like something where he'll tell you what products are good for your hair and stuff, but this is like his main recommendation, it seems like. So for me, and I'm like, okay, well, Pureology, I hear a lot about that, good things. My son did really like this. He took some of it on his trip. That's why I actually had this in a smaller bottle, and then I actually had to buy the bigger bottle because he liked it so much. But this was worth it, but it was a little pricey. So this one, this is a 6.7 fluid ounce, and this one was $35 on Amazon. The 13 ounce is $15, which that's really big. So I guess if you really like it, you want to spend $54 so it lasts a while. And the 1 ounce was $11, which is what I tried first. So I went from $11 to 1 ounce to the 6 ounces for $35. It kind of hurt a little bit, but like I said, if it's really worth it and you really like it, your son also really likes it, and it's something you're going to use pretty often or once a week, it might be able to actually last nice. But this is a multitasking leave-in spray. It's got 21 essential benefits. It's Pureology Color Fanatic. So that might be where it gets some points for me as far as coloring my hair and stuff. There is so much to go over here, so I'm actually just going to hold this up. Prime, Protect, Perfect. Mist on clean, damp hair and comb through prior to styling. 100% vegan ingredients. So also put I'll try to get all this. I'll try to put a picture of the ingredients, because my camera is just making it all blurry. Makes blow drying easier, moisturizes parched hair. Helps smooth hair fiber, weightlessly conditions, primes hair for styling. Helps prevent split ends, helps prevent breaking from brushing and combing, helps strengthen the hair fiber, protects against heat damage, helps protect from external aggressors, smooths out hair surface, creates silkiness, helps seal hair cuticle, reduces dryness, controls frizz, reduces static, refreshes for restyling, adds shine. Now it says to put on damp hair, so it's that kind of leave-in conditioner. Sometimes I'll spray like leave-in conditioners on my dry hair, but I accidentally did that when I first got this one because I like the smell, and you could tell that it was more of like a damp hair type thing. I was like, oh no. Yeah, so that's the Pureology. I like it. It smells good. I've been using it, but that's why I also really wanted to compare it to the Redken One United 25 benefits, all-in-one multi-benefit treatment. Like, this has got it all. I mean, you heard it. Heat protector, all that stuff. And it's the leave-in conditioner like we need to have. This Redken, it just had really good reviews, just like that one did. I think I saw this in my hairdresser's kind of cabinet. And I remember kind of asking her about it. She actually recommended a different leave-in conditioner to me, which I did get a small bottle of, but it's not about that today. But I will tell you guys, this Unite 7 Seconds Detangler leave-in conditioner, I'm like in love with this, okay? You know, we could talk about it another time. I'm just not including it today. I haven't looked far enough into it, but I don't think that it's like got all that these two have going on. These seem very similar as far as all this stuff, extra stuff that these leave-in conditioners do compared to this. I will say I really like this and it smells good. And this one is one that is a leave-in conditioner that when I spray it on my dry hair, actually makes it feel softer. It doesn't, do all the other stuff that some do because they're really meant for wet hair, which that one's meant for wet hair too, but you get it. Oh, goodness gracious. So I love this. I do. So it's kind of the same thing with this. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's got like 25 different things that they put on there. It does. Basically all the same stuff. Helps seal in hair cuticles. Safe for color-treated hair. Ideal cutting lotion. Helps even out porous hair. Reduces dryness. Detangles. Adds shine. Makes blow drying easier. Helps control frizz. Style refresher. Lightweight results. Silky touch. Safe for ombre hair. Helps prevent heat damage. So it's real similar. It's almost like instead of 21, they picked 25 benefits. I don't know. Because all I've done is kind of smelled it and accidentally spritzed some on my dry hair. So I don't really have a good review of it. The reviews they're really good. But I just want to know if it's worth it. And I thought maybe you guys would want to know. But it might work for a lot of people's hair. The 5-ounce bottle, this was $30. For the 6-ounce, and for this 6-ounce, which is an ounce more, it was $35. So they're roughly the same price for the same. And I think it was $14 for the Redken 1 ounce of this. And the 1 ounce of Pureology was only $11. So I feel like this is a little more expensive. So let's see if it actually works better. I'm so ready for this. I'm ready to feel and see the results. You know what I mean? As far as the oils go, I started with the Moroccan oil. Because that was just one of the ones that he was recommending right alongside this in his videos. He also recommended the oil Olaplex number 7 a lot. And after watching one of his kind of shorts, he brought up that if you wanted more moisturizing for your ends, because they're really dry, like maybe this one, it's just a little heavy though. So he said they do have this in a light. So I actually have been trying this for a little bit. And then I finally kind of saved up and got the Olaplex number 7. You guys also really recommend this. And you know who you all are. You guys have really said this works wonders on you, and it's a bonding oil. So I thought, yeah, I could really use those bonders with the damage and everything I do. Plus, he does recommend it alongside the Pureology. So I do have both. I don't mind the Moroccan oil. I do like it. It's just that I just really wanted to branch out and try other things, because I don't use oils a lot. And that's one of the things that's really sticking with me with this bonding oil. Just 2 days of using this, just a tiny bit. Like refresh my hair, like how he said to use it every day. I just got it a few days ago and I did just try just a little bit. I didn't do it today, but if I were to do that with just like a spritz of this Unite, not the Pureology as much. I notice if I spray that on my dry hair, it doesn't feel soft, but the Unite does, which it's the Pureology I think is more meant for wet hair, after you condition. And I think that the Unite, since it's like a detangler, it maybe works a little differently. But just a spritz that Unite and just a tiniest bit of this oil, I notice an instant difference. So I do feel like this is going to help me in the long run. Now, when I asked my hairdresser, she recommended for oil. She does like this oil, but she recommended this. Look at this big thing. It's glass. I'm so scared I'm going to drop it with my bad hands. And when I asked her which one that she actually preferred more, she said you could just use them hand in hand, like together. So that must mean she really, really likes this. So, of course, I splurged without trying it. As far as the pricing goes, this Moroccan oil, this is the 0.85 ounce. Like I said, they have this in a light version. And actually, just today when I was checking on Amazon, this like original version was like $18 for this. You don't need to use a lot, though. By all means, I hope you guys are commenting other oils that you also use. These are just, what I'm going off of for my first time. And then it goes up to the 1.7 is $35 and the 3.4 is $48 for this. So then when you come over here to this is a 3.4 ounce and this was $35. So $35 for this. And if you wanted this in the same size, it would be $48. So this is cheaper than this one. Not even using this as much right now because I've just become obsessed all of a sudden with this Olaplex. So I haven't actually tried this, so I'm going to be using the Olaplex today. But she did say I could use this alongside the Olaplex, but I'm not going to add this in right now because I haven't seen how it affects anything, so I won't be able to really tell the results of this as much. But the Olaplex, I kind of already know what's going on with it. I'm going to put that on my hands. I just want to give this its own time to shine and show me what it's got. But this is an absolute repair oil. That repair kind of made me think of the Olaplex. So I'm like, that's probably a good thing. It's a wheat germ oil, 10-in-1 professional oil, multi-benefit leave-in treatment for normal to sensitized hair. Now this Olaplex for this 1 ounce, it was $30 on Amazon, but I got on Walmart at walmart.com for like $23 or something for this. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I mean, look at this bottle. So I mean, that's gonna last a long time because I've already used this and it hasn't even like moved at all yet. You just only need a tiny bit. I will say something I noticed that I wouldn't be able to use right now because my hair's not blonde anymore, but it was kind of cool. Is I just noticed when I was looking stuff up, they have this in a purple hair oil, Moroccan oil, and it's to kind of help with that brassiness in your hair. I mean, interesting. I don't really need it right now, but it is something interesting out there. I'll let you guys know how this goes later, but right now I'm just so digging this Olaplex. But she really, really was dead set that is awesome. You guys get it? I hope this helped you in some way. I know for me, it was definitely like a lot of like information, but it was so helpful. So that is all what got us here to where we're at right now. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to shampoo, condition, back here, split my hair down the middle, and I'll throw this in each side with you guys. I'll top it off with a little Olaplex on my very ends so that they kind of seal up, don't break. And we will get to see the results and see which of these I'll be sticking with maybe, and maybe which one wasn't worth it for me. I know this one's worth it, but is this one better? That's, I guess, kind of the question for me right now. I'll see you guys in just 1 second. I'm putting on gloves because I just get like sensory issues. So, and I do want to point out that that conditioning balm, it wasn't just like a normal conditioner. It is a HAIRCARE deep conditioning balm because I really wanted to make sure I still got that moisture in there. Like a leave on 1 to 2 minutes. You know, apply to clean damp hair for 1 to 2 minutes, rinse thoroughly. So I did leave it in maybe 3 or 5 minutes just to kind of do that deep conditioning. It's a very thick conditioner. Because if that product isn't that great, then it's not going to help these shine, right? I normally kind of let my hair do the deciding as far as parting. It does feel like that conditioner was lovely though, which I knew that. So I'm going to do one side Pureology and one side the Redken. They both have like basically the same instructions. This one was mist on clean damp hair and combed through prior to styling. So, because it's going to kind of comb. So I'm going to use that one on this side, comb through. Do what he said, I'm going to put oil on all my ends. So with that one, I'm going to put over here and comb through. This one is slightly different for the directions. It just says after shampooing, spray evenly on damp or towel dried hair. And then it says you can leave in for nourishment or rinse out after 1 to 2 minutes for lightweight conditioning. So that is interesting. So I'll have to give that a try maybe next time I shower. I'll like spray it all over my head and rinse it out. I'll just like throw it in our hair mask review or whatever. So for today, I'm going to do it just like the other one. You know, spray on and leave in for nourishment and protector and all that stuff. So we're going to do them exactly the same today, but this one does say that you can rinse it out. It feels so weird looking right now. All right, so I'm going to decide right now which side's Pureology one going to be on. It's going to be on this side. My right side is going to be the Pureology. The left side's going to be the Redken. I don't want to spray my mirror. Hold on. It's not like super thick. It was a little thick. So I did spray it kind of like mid-ends a little bit. And then it just said to comb through. And then put our oils in. I'm just so scared I'm going to spray my LED mirror. I should like set up the camera. It doesn't smell bad, but it has like something about this Redken. There's like a memory tied to it or something. It almost smells like a hairspray. And maybe that's why the smell kind of threw me off. The Pureology has more of like a nice kind of like floral smell. And the Redken kind of threw me off, honestly. But I'm not going to judge a book by its fragrance. With how wet my hair is, I can't really say much. I think they're both about the same consistency. You know, they're just kind of just slightly thick like any leave-in conditioner. The gloves are off. This Olaplex oil, like, I'm literally just using a tiny bit. Like, I probably should research a little bit more maybe. I feel like the oil just kind of comes down to like the individual, you know, there's such thing as too much and too little. I just have such thick hair. I do a final run through because I just have layers everywhere, so my ends are everywhere. It looks like I'm putting a lot, but it's really not. Alright, that's all she wrote. Like I said, I'm really digging the smell of the Pureology. And to be honest, Olaplex doesn't really have a smell, I don't think. No problems with that here. No complaints from the peanut gallery. That's Pureology. This it's the Redken. We did all the other kind of routines, so that's basically it. You know, add in a mask once a week and go check out his page because he goes way into more detail. But that was like the basic gist of it. He also goes into like maybe how often to cut your hair, things like that. But mainly what I wanted to do was just talk about what I'm going to do weekly to try and help my hair and what products I'm going to use to try and keep it growing and taking care of it, keep it healthy. So I'm excited to see you guys when this is dry. I'm just going to kind of keep the sides kind of separated a little bit while it's drying, but I am going to like maybe go use, I think I'm going to use my microfiber hair towel. I don't want to air dry it. That's like not my hair's like super favorite thing this time of year. And I really want to see how well these work. So I'm probably going to keep drying it in that, but keep the sides separate. So I'll see you guys when it's dry. Wish me luck. Thanks for being here. You guys are so lucky. It only takes a second to see it for you. Unless you fast forwarded. I wouldn't blame you. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay, guys. So it's the next day. And the thing about my hair, if this is your first time here, is it's super like wavy and it's got a curl to it. So usually it feels way different than it looks on here, especially without styling. Like you can see this might look kind of like dry maybe, but it's actually all very soft. It's just like this Cocker Spaniel foofy look that I have. I've been trying to think this whole time which one I like better. Since this whole video is kind of rounded around this new routine that I'm going to be doing without even doing the hair mask, just doing that conditioner, doing the oil, doing it all together because I honestly hadn't done it all together yet. I was waiting for you guys. It made such a big difference than how my hair normally is after. So this was the Pureology side. This was the Redken side. Honestly, while it was drying, I was kind of thinking I liked the Redken better. Just because of how it was like it really had my curls kind of showing. It was like lightweight. Sitting here now, it's almost identical as far as like it feels. I will say that as far as it looked and felt, my husband voted for the Pureology side. And I do see now looking at it here, it does seem like it's kind of bringing out a little more of my natural waves on this side. I mean, I won't lie, my whole head, it does feel really nice. But I'm just curious to kind of see what you guys think. Can you tell the difference? This was the Redken. You know, and this is the Pureology. To me, this just has a little more volume. Like I said, as far as they feel, real close, so similar. I mean, it's just really neck and neck. So this is the Pureology side right here. And then this other side's the Redken side. Yeah. So this is Pureology, this is Redken. I feel like the Redken side, to be honest, almost feels smoother than the Pureology side. They both do feel smooth, but like as far as like physically going like this, I feel like the Redken just has slight bit more slip. I can't talk. But I don't think you could go wrong with either of these, honestly. I thought it would be like more of a night and day thing for me, but it's pretty close. The Pureology, like I said, the smell was kind of nice. It's just got more floral. But yeah, I really feel like the Redken is just so soft. So yeah, I'm really torn. Even now for me, like I said, he really liked the Pureology side. And I do like that too, but I really think this might feel better on this side. I don't know. I think maybe I'll have to use them a little more to get like a real full idea. But yeah, even just sitting here, this it's such a tough call because this feels kind of lighter and fuller, but they are both lightweight. And this side just seems kind of more smoother. I feel like as far as frizz goes, I think the Redken is giving a little less frizz than the Pureology side. Because I've been out in the heat today. I actually had to go get the pizza twice. Because the first time I forgot that they were supposed to be pepperoni, and then the second time that I had to go switch them out, there was no jalapeno the second time. So I've been out in it. It was hot. And as far as like it fighting that, yeah, it's a tough call, but I still feel like just maybe this side just seems smoother and feels a little bit smoother. So to say, but maybe the Redken. Maybe the Redken. They're both heat protectants. It's real close. So I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Have you ever used either of these? Obviously, everyone's hair is different. But while we're here, I just wanted to, I figure I'll try this oil for the first time while you're on here really quick and then show you what a big difference this Unite like 7 seconds detangler does. This, honestly, I know that these have so many benefits with the heat protector and everything. And so that's real big on why I would probably want to use one of those for my leave-in. But I'm telling you, if I had to make a choice of all three, even knowing all that, I might still want this. So let's try this oil for the first time, and then I will say goodbye. This oil, it's very, it came out pretty easily. It smells good. It doesn't have like a super floral scent or anything. It's a pretty simple kind of smell. But this is what I do with the Olaplex. And like remember the blowout professor said you want to use oil kind of daily on your ends. And actually I should have sprayed in if I was gonna do that leave-in conditioner. Honestly, I've tried like the Pureology and the Redken on accident. That was a bad idea. Just kind of give it like a light spritz spray for the day to refresh, kind of like my detangling shine mist. I really like this just for a quick to tame everything. But I found out this Unite that she had me try is just really, really good for that. But what a difference this hair oil just made. I didn't put a lot on, so I feel like this could last a while if you're like me. It does feel good. I feel like I'm still super obsessed with the Olaplex, but she said, my hairdresser said you can just use both. Because I asked her which one you like better. So that's what I like to do, and that was actually one of his tips, was to just make sure you freshen up your ends with that oil to kind of prevent breaking during the day. He didn't say to use leave-in conditioner extra or anything like that. Just said in between washing, just touch up with your oil every day. But I just wanted to show you guys. It just feels amazing, like, just feels amazing right away. Look at all my waves. Look at all these hidden waves in here. It's just already just feels so much better, you know? It's just starting to feel so much healthier. I really enjoyed that. It's not like a super thick oil, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed with the Unite, and I'm obsessed that I can kind of use it as like a little small spritz touch-up. I'm not saying you can't with the Pureology and stuff, but it just feels different. And don't do it with the Redken. I sprayed it to kind of get an idea of the smell on my hair, and it just kind of hardened on my hair. I think that's because it's a leave-in, like, wet, or also like a rinse-out kind of conditioner. I'm really curious to see like what you guys think. I'd love to hear your opinion. This feels amazing. I can tell a huge difference. I'm really curious to see how this keeps helping my hair, because for just barely starting this routine and just barely like trying these oils not long ago, I'm noticing a huge difference in my hair already. So really excited to continue down this journey with you guys. My hair is like just insanely soft from doing this. I'm going to be doing this every week and doing the oil every day on my ends. And like I said, I'm still going to do a mask this week. I just wanted to do it in like a separate video. But besides that, I'm just going to kind of give my hair a break for a second. And then when we do that mask, I'm going to do a heatless overnight styling in that video. It was one of the styling that you guys wanted me to try. So that'll be fun to just kind of do like a double video mask in that. But wow, literally just those 3 simple things, you know, decent shampoo and conditioner, spraying on that leave-in when it's damp, and then finishing it off with the oil. Like, my hair has never felt this nice the next day, and without styling. So besides all the waves that make it look kind of, you know, not that great, it feels really great. Like, I'm obsessed. Can't stop touching it, which is a good sign. Everything just feels clean, put together, and I'm extremely happy with it. And it is extremely hot, in case you can't tell. Putting my hair up to say goodbye because I am dying in here. It is way too hot. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that there was some useful tips in here for you. And make sure you comment below. Let me know if you've used these. Do you have a favorite leave-in conditioner? And yeah, and just hope everything's going great. Lots of exciting things in the future. Hope you're having an exciting day. And if not, then I hope that this video was entertaining in some way. So, much love, everyone. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles. Have a beautiful day.